What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Tech and Tactical. Today, I have got something very special. If you don't know what you're looking at already, it is the Paramilitary 2 Blurple S110V. So this is a loaner to the channel. Thank you. You know who you are. I am blown away, guys. Quick little background on Spyderco. I didn't like I've known about Spyderco the whole time I've, been into knives, 15 years or so. And I just never really was into them. Because the only ones I had handled were like the Dragonfly Delica, lockback, super lightweight ones. And then I don't think I knew that they got this awesome, and I guess when I had been researching the brand, after that, I guess I brushed everything off as being really lightweight and kind of, small. But these are just spectacular. I am totally blown away by this knife. It really is kind of one of my current favorites. I might end up buying one of these eventually. I think I'd have to trade off some knives because this particular one, the S110V model, is between $150 and $165. So this is it's not cheap, but I think for the price, I think it's well worth it. I mean, I think that the value is certainly there for this knife. Just the way that this knife is done is just really nice. Everything about it. This is a compression lock. It's on the back. It does function somewhat like a liner lock, but it's different. You've got like a little tab that falls forward into that slot right there. So when the slot comes back, you can see the lock pop over and engage. So it works kind of like a liner lock, but the function is different. Or I'm sorry, it functions like a liner lock, but the way it works is different. This is open design, which I love, and it's milled out. You can see the the skeletonized liners in there. With this big old lanyard hole, a couple of back spacers. I guess one technically. Well, there's one here, but that's like the stop. Really nice design. Nested liners, nested stainless steel liners. These knives are cool. These have got like this forward grip up here where you can choke up. You got a choil right here. So there's a hair. You got a choil right here, and then you've got this great thumb ramp. So if you want to really choke up and do detailed work, you can, but it's very comfortable in its standard position as well. Reverse grip is very comfortable. Really great design. This is really a quick look, guys. I'm going to do a review on this knife over the next week or two. Some of you have seen me post this on Instagram kind of as a teaser. Really beautiful. And I know I'm gushing a little bit, but this thing is really awesome. I'm going to post a video that I recorded before Blade Show of like specs and stuff, but I just wanted to do kind of a quick video in the light here so you guys can see the glory that is the PM2. It's got that golden Colorado. It's made in USA. And there's Sal and Eric's maker's marks. So Eric is the son, Sal's the father, and the original, the original Spyderco guy, the guy that started it all with their sharpeners. Really beautiful. There's not much not to love about this one. I love the color too, this blurple, as they call it. They don't call it that, everyone else calls it that. I think they call it midnight blue or something like that. I have it in the other video I'm about to post, so you guys will see all those together. S110V is, as you know, a super steel. It holds a toothy edge. You can actually kind of see it. It doesn't hold a polished edge all that long. Grind's beautiful, full flat grind. Pretty decent blade stock too. Relatively thick, and then it tapers down to a really nice point. Just everything about it is great. So as I said, I'm going to post I recorded some desktop videos of this thing where I do specs and talk about it, so I'm going to post that as well. But yeah, so far so good. This thing is really impressing me, just the little bit of use that I've put on it. Please like and subscribe. Post down in the comments what do you think of this knife? Am I gushing too much, or is this thing really as good as I'm thinking it is initially here? Action is awesome. You know, there's so many different ways to open this. You know, I'm doing the Spidey flick, as they call it, where I stick my middle finger in the back and pop it open. But it opens just as comfortably like that, too. You know, it's very comfortable just to, you know, and it is somewhat ambidextrous. You can kind of do a controlled open, and you can still close it that way as well. I do feel like this is a little bit more of a right-hand knife. But, you know, it's ambidextrous. But, you know, the reason I say it's a right-hand knife, because in order to disengage this with a left hand, you've got to take all of your fingers off of the one side and press that. Whereas if you're a righty, you're still got a good grip on it, and you're just putting your index finger. So I do think it maybe is kind of more of a right-hand knife. But, you know, it's relatively ambidextrous. So thanks for coming, guys.